A while ago, Brock Lesnar was WWE champion and it was pretty polarizing. On one hand, a lot of people loved it and thought the fact that he wasn't on the show that much made him feel more special and made him feel more legit. And on the other hand, Brock Lesnar wasn't on the show that much and it was weird watching a pro wrestling show where your champion didn't turn up. You were sat around going, well, where's my champion? And someone would say, he couldn't be bothered, he's at home. There was no right and there was no wrong and it made for an interesting debate. But if we bring it to this point right now, I think that Brock Lesnar should be champion again, and I think he should be champion going into WrestleMania 33. Why? Here's why. While we should never rely on rumours and speculation for anything, it's always best to go with the facts. That's all we've got for this video, so I'm going to go with it. And if it all turns out to be true, well, that's even better still. But these murmurs do suggest that the main event of WrestleMania 33 may very well be Brock Lesnar versus Bill Goldberg. And now when I say that, I don't mean it's going to be one of the main events, because at WrestleMania in the modern era, you have to have like 722 main events. I mean the last match on the show, the be-all and end-all, the real main event. I think there's a lot of sense to that. If you're going to have two megastars go at it, why not leave them till the end? Their auras and presence are of such magnitude and they're at such a level that it doesn't matter what they have to follow. Who they are is enough. People will just be excited that it's Brock Lesnar versus Bill Goldberg. It also doesn't hurt that they'll probably have a brutal match as well. Given the quick victory last time they clashed, logic would assume that this time it's going to be an absolute war that Brock Lesnar eventually wins. That way, the sheer intensity of the bout makes it more entertaining, and when all is said and done, Brock has got his all-important momentum back. You know, that momentum he had before, and even though there was a slight blip in the middle, here we are, everything's right with the world again. So if all of this is to happen and it all adds up, why not throw the WWE title into the mix as well? And I know your first reaction is that takes away from the up-and-coming stars and the fact that you could take the championship, put that in another match, and that would add to that match, because those two people are fighting for the title. But here's the thing. For the world title to feel prestigious, it needs to be in prestigious surroundings. Now, I'm not saying if Braun Strowman took on Reigns at Mania that they're not capable of doing that, but they're less capable than if you put the title in a match where two legends are going at it. They're two younger wrestlers that I genuinely enjoy, but that's just not going to have the same hype to it. That's just a fact. And you can't argue facts. It's basically a case of ignoring the statement of don't put your eggs all in one basket, and instead overloading that basket with as many eggs as you can possibly get in it. Go nuts with it, stack it to a ridiculous level, make it feel like this main event is everything that the pro wrestling business from day one has been building towards. Even though it's not, but make me feel that way. And if you're gonna do this, just stick the title on Lesnar before the event as well. And now you're probably asking, well, why not put it on Goldberg? And to be honest, either is fine, but in my head, I see things going thusly. I would guess that my dad Bill is going to call it a day after WrestleMania. Now, I don't know that for certain, and I'm sure the right offer could tempt him back for more. That's just my gut. Could be nonsense, but if it is right, I'd like Lesnar to get all the steam in the world before WrestleMania and then use that steam to plow right through the event itself. Let's say Lesnar wins the belt a few weeks prior and then defends it at the Showcase of the Immortals against Goldberg and then beats him. Admittedly, you could say that means it's going to end on a downer, something that Vince McMahon doesn't usually do, but if your plan from the beginning was to get Brock back to the top of the mountain, well, I think that's a great way to do it. Not only did he exact his revenge, but he beat some schmo for the title and then defended it against his old rival. Lesnar defeating Billy Boy is one thing, but defeating him and doing it for the title is something even more special and something even bigger still. And this is WrestleMania, where things are meant to be big. While The Undertaker comes back. He's big. 6'10". This also kind of negates the Survivor Series ending, puts Lesnar back in a position to be beaten by a younger star, which I thought was the whole point in the first place. So all we've done is we started here, we wanted to get here, but in the middle there was some cool stuff that went on, but we still got to where we needed to be. And why is that bad? I tell you what, that is not bad. Who that person is in 2017 to beat Lesnar, though, is anyone's guess. I cannot believe anyone still believes it's Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins will probably have his moment against Triple H at WrestleMania. And who else is there? Rusev, naturally, but that's not going to happen because the world is cruel. And then there's Samoa Joe, but as we just established, the world is cruel. So we're not going to get the things we want. Either way, it would be great for Lesnar and light both himself up and the title. It gives the story a bit more weight as opposed to, well, let's just do it because why not? I'm sick of why nots. I don't want any more why nots. I want why so's, or whatever the equivalent is. And yes, I know this match doesn't need the championship, but that doesn't mean it isn't something I want to see. And also, don't forget how awesome Brock Lesnar is. He's utterly unique, and when he turns it on, nobody comes close to him. It's easy to forget that, and a lot of people forget it. Now, don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you think about all of this, and then like, share, and subscribe, and then come follow me on Twitter at SimonMiller316. I'm Simon from What Culture, and when I'm sad, I always have a little sigh. Thanks for watching. You've just been wide.